okay or not?
Yeah.
Torch away
Yeah.
or down?
Switch it off.
I think I've done it.
Right. We are now in the garage and about to leave. So this is our garage, and on the right is a park place for a shop we are just going past. Over the road is our doctor, so we haven't got far to go for a shop to get the odd item of food or to see our doctor. And off to the right is a road that goes to the front of our house or building where we live, but of course you can't get into the garage from there. We have to go through the car park of the shop to get into our garage. And the people who go and buy food at the shop, they have to go through our garage to get out. Now I've got to slow down because there's a couple of speed traps along here. Now you can see some of the scenery that we can't see from the house. Here is one speed trap going past it now on the left. And being crafty, they've got a second one. And lots of building going on. Wherever you look in Lahr, you find construction of new blocks of flats taking place. And here we are leaving, and as you can see, we are now in the Schwarzwald, the Black Forest. And going downhill, my foot is off the accelerator and the car's going at 80 by itself. Of course, coming back, I do have to press harder on the accelerator to climb up the hill. And here's farmland, and forwards to the right is a little vineyard. There are loads of vineyards in this area, and also in spring and summer there are loads and loads of strawberry beds and the farmers selling strawberries by the roadside. Rat house is the town hall. Rat being the German word for talk. So a house where you talk. And of course it's quite right, because that's what politicians do. They talk and they talk and they talk. Very seldom do they actually do anything, but they are talking.
Hello. Little doggy in the pram and can get across so good we.
And here we see a crane. As I just said, there's building taking place everywhere. Every little bit of space with an old building gets knocked down and a new modern block put up in its place. Coming up to the main road with traffic lights, off to the right, about 100 or a couple of 100 metres, is a place where we quite often buy strawberries in early summer. But all the way round, by the roadside, there are sellers. And we are turning left and we'll be going back to Lahr again. And this shows just how little distance we have to drive to see scenery. If we were to go straight over, that road would take us to where we used to live in Meisenheim. goodbye Friesenheim. And as you see, we're back in the open again, with farmers' fields by the side of the road, and off to the left, up to the hill and the trees. The road off to the right is also a way back to where we used to live in Meisenheim. And off to the left is where, in summer, one of the strawberry sellers has a place. And here we are, back to Lahr. In a few moments we'll go past one of the places we do a lot of our shopping. And there it is, REAL. That's the name of the shop. And they've got a van there selling grilled chicken. For the last couple of years, the German local governments have gone crazy over roundabouts. They've even been putting roundabouts where there's a T-junction where they're absolutely unnecessary. It's an interesting car in front, the Dacia Sandero. Dacia are the cheapest cars available. They usually operate from Renault dealers. And as you see this roundabout, the Germans are also very keen on plants. So the roundabout is in effect like a garden. And here is a little shopping area with, as you can see, a garden centre, a place where you can buy electrical equipment, from small stuff to big stuff like fridges, washing machines. Also a very nice Chinese takeaway. And a big place where you can buy tools and kitchen equipment, bathroom equipment. And in the distance you get a little view of the hillside again. And now back home again.
You've got an obstacle in front of you. That's what I mean.
Ahead are
Nice day.
few skyscrapers. Once, a couple of times we visited someone from the Jewish community who lives in one of them, and we had a look at other flats when we were house hunting. Some of them have got a nasty reputation. But I remember on one where we visited, when we went on the balcony, we nearly got blown off it. It has a very strong wind up there. And in the distance you can see the Schwarzwald. There's a clearer view now. There's nice views when you drive up over the Schwarzwald, which is a mountain range. It is a ridge that goes for quite a long way, very many miles. On the other side of the River Rhine, there's what the French call La Vosges, which was made the same way as the Schwarzwald, and is very similar.
It's a natural development, that was.
If we carry on this road, that takes us up and over the mountain. A lot of people from North Germany come round here to just enjoy the scenery. So now here is our last view of the Schwarzwald straight ahead. And then we come to our little home, and there's nothing to see out of the window except the backs of other buildings. And some flats do have marvellous views. We looked at several whilst we were house hunting that were much bigger than the place we've got now, had marvellous views, even had 2 toilets, and was much cheaper. Trouble is, the local authorities wouldn't let us have it. They said it's too big for you, so we had to go in for a tiny place that they approved of, which is far more expensive and has far less to offer. So here we are back home. On the left is the building where our doctor is, and we are turning where the shop Netto is. And then we go through the car park for Netto, and then we go into our parking garage.
Plenty of room, but don't use it up.
And back home.
What was the object of doing that recording?